y'all. I ain't got no makeup on, no eyelashes, no nothing. Let me turn that phone around on you real quick. Come on. So yeah, my audition was quite interesting actually. So y'all remember back in January, the beginning of January, I found out I had to have my gallbladder taken out. Actually, it was the end of December, but they did the surgery January the 5th. And it was kind of an emergency surgery because I had been in a lot of pain with my gallbladder. So I had the surgery, and while I was recovering, like what was it, the day after my surgery or something, my agent had contacted Bobby and was like, Renee has an audition. Will she be up to it to go the next week? And so my doctor, within 5 days, right? So my doctor said that I'll be up and at least, you know, walking around within a week or so. So Bobby was like, babe, you want to try it? When he told me for the show, what show was for, that's like one of my favorite shows. And I was like, what? So I was like, okay, all right, just tell her yes. Just go ahead and accept it, and I'm going to just do what I have to do to get there. When I tell y'all, I took a Motrin 800. I took, what was that, another pain pill they had me on, something else. I was hoping that I wouldn't be too high to actually do the audition, but I know I had to get through the audition. So you talking about somebody really pressing their way to get there. I pressed my way. Ebony and my son Jamari came and they helped me pick out, you know, what to wear because they said that I was gonna have to play a younger woman. And I'm like, I'm about to be 40 years old and I'm playing a 20-something-year-old. I was like, okay. So they came and picked out my wardrobe and helped me with that part of it. Ebony helped me get my hair thing together because again, this was after surgery, right? So I learned the script. I went in there. I auditioned. When I first opened my mouth, y'all, I was so nervous because, like, once again, I had took those pain pills. So I'm like, okay, I just want to make sure that I'm in my right mind. I can remember these lines. So when I opened my mouth to say my first line, it didn't come out right. I was like, can I start over? It was like, go ahead. So they let me start over. I did the audition. He told me to go back out and sit down. They called me back in to audition again with a same partner. And he and I had really good chemistry for that scene. And we killed the audition. We killed it. So after the audition, I was like, okay, whew, it's over with. We did it. You know, me and Bobby had to say, okay, well, let's go out and get something to eat. Once again, I had my gallbladder taken out. So things wasn't settling quite right. Went to get something to eat. We went to Cracker Barrel, I believe. It was Cracker Barrel. Yeah, it was Cracker Barrel. And no sooner than I ate my good old pancakes and my omelet, I was in the bathroom, vomiting up all my insides, felt like. That goes to show you that I was still in the healing process when I did this audition, because after the audition we went to eat, I couldn't hold anything on my stomach. Once we got past that, I had to go renew my license, so we were like, while we're out, let's go ahead and just get everything done, because I knew I was going to be in for some days. So when I renewed my license, I got home, and I don't think, did we get home good when she said that they called or told her? It was the next day. So the next day, I made sure I stayed in the bed because, you know, that day of the audition, I had did a lot. And so that next day, she called and she was like, hey, you know, you got the part. I was like, what? Oh my gosh. Y'all don't even understand how excited I was. I was super excited. And I was like, oh, you know, when we're supposed to film? She was like, next week. I was like, oh my gosh. I had to go for the table read. Once again, I drugged myself up. I went there for the table read. And then that following week is when we were shooting. Actually, we had to train first. Because we had the fight scene. So we had to train for that. And when I tell you, I just prayed. I said, Lord, please just let me do good. Let me get through, you know, this training. Just let me get through everything without a hitch.
You had to go to the wardrobe too.
Yep, I had to go to wardrobe. I had to do all of that. Still in a lot of, not a lot of pain, but it was I was still, you know, I had my stitches and I was still going through that whole healing process. But I think it was more the adrenaline that kicked in, especially on the day that we were filming. We filmed for 16 hours, and it was that adrenaline that kicked in totally. And when I tell you, I was excited, I was happy. We went in, we killed the scene that we were in, the scenes that we were in, and it was done. And then it was behind me, and I was like, oh my God, I can't believe I just went through all of this right after surgery. Right after surgery. So I just say that to say this: it doesn't matter what your circumstances are. If it's something that you really want, if you press your way through it, the universe will make room for it. God Almighty, the God of the universe, He will make room for what it is that you're trying to do. So don't let anything stop you. Health, whatever it is, if you can push through it, push through it. Do what you need to do. Get it done. Because baby, let me tell you, doing that part right after having that gallbladder surgery was a major milestone for me. So anyway, I'm just happy, I'm blessed, I'm excited. And then whoever known that I was gonna actually make the trailer? What? I made the trailer. That was super exciting. But Andre Brody, actually, he's a reoccurring role, one of our friends on Facebook. He sent me a screenshot. He was like, hey, I seen you made the trailer. And I was like, what? I didn't even know the trailer was out. And he sent it to me, and it's been on ever since. Y'all see, we've been posting it like crazy. So y'all make sure y'all stay tuned. August 20th is my episode. I'll be in the first episode August 20th on Starz, Survivor's Remorse. Y'all be there, all right? Season 4.